What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Imani, and this is my YouTube channel where I share social media tips and tricks to help brands and businesses improve their online presence. And in today's video, we are back with another episode of What's New with Instagram. I haven't done one of these since like August, and a few things have changed, from reels to hashtags to there may not be a swipe up link anymore. But before we get into it, you know, I have to do the disclaimer. Every video, every What's New with Instagram, I have to do a disclaimer. All the updates that I talk about in today's video, you may not have for one of four reasons. One, you don't have a professional account, so that means you don't have a business or creator account. Two, your app is not updated, you don't have the latest version of Instagram. Three, they haven't rolled it out to you yet, because a lot of these updates, they're either testing or they're just slowly rolling it out to everybody. And four, Instagram just don't like you. And at that point, there's nothing I can really do. Now, let's get right into it, okay? So the first update that we're gonna talk about is something that I am not fond of at all. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, because I don't really see anybody really talking about it. But Instagram has introduced, or maybe they're testing, a new Reels layout in our home feed. So, as you're scrolling through Instagram, usually a Reel will look like just a regular post, and then you can see the Reel icon at the bottom left. Now they extended the size of the Reels on your home page, on your home feed, basically your timeline, and now it takes up your whole entire screen on the app. So I hate this. Like, basically I hate it. Like, for one, it's just too much space, like, dedicated to a Reel. You can't really see the captions anymore. It's harder for you to like really see what the post is about. I get it, making it larger gives the opportunity for people to really experience the Reel without seeing the full size. But the size that they have it at, they might as well just make the full Reel available for viewing on the timeline, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's basically the same size of a Reel. Because I know for me, like, whenever I see a Reel now, 9 times out of 10 I'm just gonna close out the app, because I don't like the way it looks. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm used to how it was before, maybe, but it just visually it just throws me off. Even the placement of where the username is different. It's really them trying to integrate the Reels timeline onto our home feed timeline. And it doesn't work. So Instagram, if you're seeing this, change it back to how it was before, please. So the second update that we're gonna talk about today piggybacks off of the Reels conversation that we were just talking about. And I'm surprised it took them this long to actually introduce this, but Facebook now has Reels. And if you're like, why are we talking about Facebook if this is an Instagram video? I know, I'm about to get into that. So because Facebook has Reels, your Instagram Reels are now able to reach a new audience, right? When you go ahead to upload your Instagram Reel, Instagram will ask you if you want your Reel to be recommended to people on Facebook. So even if you don't have a Facebook page or a Facebook account, whatever, your Instagram Reel can still populate on Facebook for people to engage with, to like, all of the above. And like I said, I'm gonna do a separate video on this because there's so many new changes coming with this Facebook Reels, including Instagram and Facebook will now be paying their users that create Reels. I talked about this briefly before, but the third update that we're going to talk about is Reels bonuses. So Instagram recently came out and announced that they are testing additional bonuses for Reels until the end of this year. One of those bonuses is called Reels Play, and if you have access to this, all you have to do is go into your professional dashboard, and then you'll be able to set it up from there. And if to get to your professional dashboard, you go to your profile. Above where it has like your profile picture you're following, it says View Professional Dashboard, and in there it'll prompt you to click Next Steps to set up your bonuses. Bonuses are a part of their $1 billion initiative or investment to creators that they've announced a while back. I think earlier this year they announced it, but this is their way of trying to invest back into creators. So, and of course, not everybody has access to this. Not everybody is able to earn money from Reels, but those that can earn money, they'll earn money based on how their Reel performs on the app, on Instagram and Facebook. I haven't been blessed with this opportunity yet, so hopefully it comes soon. But if you do have this access, please make sure you're taking advantage of it, because you need to get paid for your content. Just saying. So the fourth update that we're going to talk about today is the link stickers. Now, this is supposed to be replacing, well, it is replacing the swipe up link feature that people that have over 10,000 followers have. For one, I don't have 10,000 followers, so I've never even had the swipe up link. So if you don't follow me already, make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Imani. This feature is supposed to be available to everyone, but I will say I've only seen people who had the swipe up link using link stickers. So what Instagram is probably doing is just testing it out on those people first, and then eventually they'll roll it out. The good thing about the link sticker is on the story posts where there are links, people can still respond. Whereas before, if you had a swipe up link on your story, people could not respond to your post. So I do like the fact that, you know, people can still engage with you even if you include a link on your story. It is a bit weird though, I will say, seeing the link sticker, because it kind of looks like the location sticker just with a URL, and I kind of hate it, I'm not gonna lie. But I do like how people are kind of customizing it to fit their brand, to fit their audience. Some people are putting text over it to say tap here to shop such and such. Some people are putting graphics over it. So you really just have to, if you do have access to the link sticker, you really should just be customizing it so that it's not just like one of those Instagram stickers. Because honestly, sometimes I bypass it because I'm thinking it's just like a location sticker or one of those things, when in reality it's actually a link. And honestly, I'm interested to see if people's swipe up or their link clicks have increased or decreased since this new feature has been announced, because I do see people still saying swipe up instead of saying like tap the sticker to do whatever, to go to the website, blah blah blah. So I am interested to see how that works. So if you do have this feature, let me know down below if it's working for you, if you wanted to go back to the swipe up link. But even though I'm not that much of a fan of it yet, once I get it, best believe I'm linking everything, because I'm sick of saying link in bio. Now, this last update that I'm going to talk about, it's not really an update, it's more so Instagram coming out and making this announcement. But I'm still gonna call it update. This last update has definitely caused some frustration in the world of social media managers, anybody that works on a social media team. I've said it in previous videos, social media managers have said it, everybody has said it before. Instagram gives you the opportunity to use up to 30 hashtags. Use them, right? Use the 30 hashtags. Well, Instagram came out the other day and said, haha, joke's on you. Don't use 30 hashtags. Only use, well, they didn't say only, but use 3 to 5 hashtags on your post. Don't use the 30 hashtags. Like, what in the world is that? Like, it had me questioning everything I've been doing for the past few years. Like, what do you mean don't use the 30 hashtags? But they're saying the best way to get the most out of your hashtags is to use 3 to 5 hashtags. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a few days since they posted that, and I've posted on my page, I've posted on client's page, and majority of the posts that I've done using 5 hashtags has done either equivalent or even better than the posts that have up to 38 hashtags. So I don't know how I feel about that. Like, what in the world? But it's good to know that, like, we don't have to sit here and like drive ourselves crazy about using up to 30 hashtags. I have done a hashtag strategy video in the past. I think it was like earlier last year when I first started doing social media videos. So I think it's time to do an updated version, especially because not only should we only be using 3 to 5 hashtags according to Instagram, but you can't even using hashtags on stories doesn't even make sense anymore. So I'm definitely going to do an updated hashtag strategy video. So stay tuned for that. So that's the 5 updates that I wanted to share in this episode of What's New with Instagram. So hashtags, reel bonuses, the reels layout, Facebook Reels, and the link sticker. Let me know down below if you have any of these features. Let me know how you feel about them. Are you a fan? Do you hate it? Do you just want to delete Instagram as a whole? Let me know. Let's chat in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Imani, and I will see you in my next video.